Let's do it, everyone. Welcome back into another edition of the Full Court Press. I'm Tanner Barth, alongside my co-host Nate Falk. And Nate, we have just 2 weeks left to go in the regular season. So at this point of the year, what's the biggest challenges for coaches out there?
You want to keep practices shorter, keep them excited, keep things fun. Usually right now, if teams are peaking and momentum's on their side, they want the season to keep going. And if things haven't gone your way and you lost some close games, you're probably ready for the offseason.
And absolutely. Well, having fun was the key word for us tonight, as we do every week. Let's start with our Brunswick and Sons matchup of the week, and it's right off of Market Street. The New Hanover boys hosting a talented West Brunswick team. Ty Johnson trying to lead his Trojans back in the win column. Wildcats have other ideas on their home court, and we know this is a tough place to play in Brogden Hall.
Always tough to play in February. That's a nice find right there. A little bully ball there.
Yep, Greg Bowden rolls it over the front of the rim, gets it to go. West Brunswick, though, hanging in this game tough, playing a little bully ball, and it's your man down low, Javion McCray.
Javion McCray, Flight 22 standout, creating that mismatch so much. Basketball is about mismatch, and that was one there.
And then this is one of the most exciting young players in the area. The junior Jaden Parker gets his turnaround shot to fall. Back and forth we go, and look at this. Whoop, whoop. Another one gets it to go in the paint. It's Jalen Anderson. Pump fakes not once, but twice, gets his floater to fall. Wildcats are back in the win column tonight on their home floor. They beat West Brunswick 54-42, the final score. So a nice win for the New Hanover boys, as we talked about earlier in the week, and you saw here on WWA. They had a tough loss to Laney to begin this week, and you see some resiliency from a young New Hanover team.
Well, obviously they're a team that is peaking, that is playing well, still winners 8 out of 9. So that's where you want to trend upward. And I think Coach Angel's having a good time coaching this group. They're young, they're cerebral, they want to learn, and as a coach, sometimes it's good to be, not in the driver's side all the time, sit in the passenger side and just sit back and just coach your team and just watch what happens. And that's what's happening now.
They're playing fun basketball. That's absolutely right. Well, let's go back out to Brogden Hall. It's girls action now. West Brunswick on the road. Always a hostile environment. The Wildcats looking to get a W on their home court, but the Trojans, they trying to stay in the game in the first half, and it comes from Dinah Jeffries. Check this out. She'll get around the right side, gets her floater to fall, and she's fouled. Old-fashioned three-point play. I don't know how many times I can say it. You said it as a bunch. New Hanover in transition, deadly. Cabria Bryant.
Game over when they get out running like that. They've done it all year long.
Then it's just this next time down the court, just finding a way to power it up and in. Nice entry pass, and Sophia Bradford, even with the hand in her face, gets it off the glass to go.
New Hanover, too many high percentage shots in the paint.
You saw it right there. It's Bradford again. She'd have a good game, finishes off the low block. New Hanover uses a 22-4 run late in the game to secure the 47-40 win. Let's go out to Laney High School for more Mid-Eastern Conference action. The Bucks hosting Topsail in boys side of things, and it was a quick start for the Pirates. Check it out. It's another one of your guys, Nate Jamison Long. Nice backdoor cut right here.
A little give and go action. A lot of Flight 22 players in this game. It was exciting to see them. Jamison had a great game tonight for the Pirates.
Kind of a scary moment here for Laney. Sherrod Sidbury on the fast break, goes down, can't get his layup to go. This would be a big turning point. Pirates going the other way, and it's Jamison Long, says thank you very much. Gets the wide open three to fall. Sidbury would be removed from the game after that point with a knee injury, it looked like.
I want to give Tops a lot of credit in this game. They led the entire game, the majority of it until the last 4 minutes, and Laney picked up the defense.
Then talk about momentum. Jahi Flowers picks off the pass, goes the other way. He would score at the buzzer. That would give Laney some much-needed momentum as they headed into the half. And how about this? They fight all the way back, and they are in the win column once again. They beat Topsail 60-55, the final score. Let's stay at Laney for our next game. It's the Laney and Topsail girls. Huge crowd on hand. It's senior night, and just like the boys' game, it's Topsail coming out early in this one. How about this? They're going to spray it ahead, as you like to call it. Julia Sullivan over the top to Peyton Little. She'll get it up to go off the glass.
I like seeing you use the terminology.
I'm learning from you, Nate. Learning from you as we go. But when Laney's successful, it's getting the ball inside. Sanaya Rivers is too easy on the block.
No doubt, and this is what you do not want to see coming up here is Sanaya Rivers in the open court. You do not want to see it, and she's out in transition, which you're about to see it right
But Topsail would hang with it. You get the corner into the pass, and it's Madison Kidda. She gets it to fall, and you said it right here. It's Sanaya Rivers in transition. Pretty little finger roll. She would score 18 in the second half alone. And how about the Laney Bucks? They pull away in this one, 55-35, the final score. They're going to be a team to be reckoned with. Still just one loss to Jacksonville coming from very early in the season. Well, let's stay in New Hanover County and go over to Viketown. Hoggard hosting South Brunswick in conference action. The Vikings leading in this one, and they would add on early and often. How about Sebastian Hedera? He thinks he's going to get to the hole here, but can't get it to go, but his buddy's got his back, Chris Gibbs.
Yeah, Hoggard's doing a lot lately of really finding their post guys and make post entries and really making a living in the paint.
And Gibbs says, I can tip it in or hit you with the right-handed hook shot over his defender. You watch South Brunswick, you know Jace McKinney, when they go, he goes.
UNC Pembroke commit there, showing why he's going to UNC Pembroke.
Puts it up off the glass. South Brunswick would trail by 7 as we would head into the halftime break. Keeping it close, but it's February, and last week you talked about it. February belongs to the Hoggard Vikings. Cam Blank's corner 3-ball, you betcha.
Well, they're shooting the 3-ball really well right now, which has helped them during this streak. So if they're getting it inside and outside, dangerous.
Blanks finishes with a team-high 12 points. Vikings beat South 54-43, the final score. And let's go on to the girls' game now. Hoggard trying to hold on to that second spot in the conference. South Brunswick trying to pull off the upset. Vikings, well, their offense was unstoppable from the get-go. Isis Tresvik finds a cutting Grace Howe for the lay-in.
Attacking the basket, being aggressive. Hoggard with a big lead early.
And they would get that big lead and extended. Ayla Johnson, the sophomore, straight to the bucket, finishes over the top. And that would continue the onslaught here for Hoggard. Howe running the point. Nice pass down low to Claire Emma Britt on the baseline, gets the basket and the foul. And Britt says, hey, I can pass the basketball as well. Everyone getting in on the action tonight for Hoggard.
That's not an easy pass against that zone. Made it look easy.
To Jasmine Devane and the Vikings. Well, they run away with this one. They beat South Brunswick 49-11, the final score. So, Nate, now we can take a break. What do you think about that first block of high school basketball?
I need a 30.
There we go. We'll take it. We're not even halfway through the full court press here on WWAY News. After the break, we'll go on to Trask Coliseum as UNCW women's basketball looks to stay undefeated at home.